This is Brothers United in Christ, back at you with our show, High Time. What we got is these scriptures, brothers and sisters. These scriptures, the Bible. We're not going to use any other words. We're not going to come out of no encyclopedias. We're not going to come out of no Book of Mormon, no Quran. We're going to shoot down all those other books that are at war with these scriptures. Because we're going to bring out this truth. There's a lot of you out there preaching nonsense on YouTube, in the churches, in the synagogues, preaching this nonsense. And we're here to shut it down and to uplift our people in the spirit of Christ, man. Because me personally, not even personally, I take offense to the fact that my people are being led off in the stray by people that are insincere and that are holding this word, teaching lies. Alright? So I want to start off, we're going to go back, pick up where we left off at. Again, the lesson is on nationality, alright? Within the perspective according to the scriptures. Because the Lord is dealing with nations. He's not dealing with no religion. He's not dealing with the Baptist, the Protestant, the Episcopalian, the Lutheran, and all these Muslims. He's not dealing with no religion. He's dealing with the nations, alright? Give it to me from Romans 9 and 6. Bring that down to 11.
Romans 9 and 6. Not as though the word of the Most High had taken none effect, but they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
So it ain't like this word is going to take none effect. There's a whole heap of Israelites out there holding this word. And this is how the Lord is exposing them. You got a whole heap of Israelites that been on YouTube, maybe even before we started preaching on YouTube. Let me emphasize that point. But they ain't even of Israel, man. And you can see that they are Satan. You can see that they ain't lining up with these scriptures. That's why this word is going to take effect as we expose all these liars holding the Bible. Alright, read it.
Romans 9 and 7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
So the Lord said, in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Isaac is the second son of Abraham. Alright? And again, we mentioned in the previous lesson, Abraham had two sons, Ishmael and Isaac. You got a whole heap of brothers, our brothers, that's running around calling themselves Muslims, right? Holding on to the Islamic faith, which is a lie, which is a hypocrisy zone, which comes from Abraham's first son, Ishmael, who Muhammad is a direct descendant of. And you guys need to understand is that you're following another people's zone. It's not a part of our zone. Alright? Read on.
Romans 9 and 8. That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High.
They are not the children of the Most High. The ones that are the children of the flesh. Alright? And even if you are an Israelite, as the brother brought out in his previous lesson, and you living according to the flesh, you're not of the Most High. Because you cannot be living a carnal life, alright? Where all you can think of is pleasure, lust, and what makes you feel good, alright? Lord ain't dealing with the people that's dealing with the flesh, that's always dealing carnally, carnal-minded. Read on.
Romans 9 and 8. That is, they which are the children of flesh, these are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
So the children of the promise are counted for the seed. Alright? And that's the Lord, that's the Israelites, the children of Israel, the nation of Israel, who come directly from the seed of Isaac. Read on.
Romans 9 and 9. But this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by her father Isaac.
Read.
For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to the election, might stand.
According to election. According. Here it is. Before Esau and Jacob were ever even born. Alright? The Lord purposed that he was going to choose Jacob. Give me that 2 Ezra 3:13. He already chose the nation of Israel even before the world was even created. He established that this is going to be his chosen nation. Alright? Read on.
Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil.
Neither having done any good or evil. They didn't even walk their lives in the earth yet. The Lord already established who's his elect. The elect, which is the nation of Israel. Read on.
That the purpose of the Most High, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth.
But of him that calleth. And what you people need to understand is that this Bible is not just for the Israelites. As I've mentioned, the nation of Israel being the chosen nation, it's not just for the Israelites. This word is for all nations. All right? Give it to me. 2 Ezra
3:13.
Read it from Abraham now.
2 Ezra 3:13. Now when they lived so wickedly before thee,
Read from 10.
2 Ezra 3:10.
I just want to put a perspective onto you on what the state of the world was in yesteryear. How things haven't changed in the earth. Alright? Man is still living according to whatever is right in his eyes. Man is always constantly trying to justify why he does what he does. Understand these scriptures though. It's the same thing that was going on back in the day. Read on.
2 Ezra 3:10. And it came to pass, and every of them that as death was to Adam, so was the flood to thee.
So was the flood to these. Read on.
Nevertheless, one of them thou leftest, namely Noah, with his household, of whom came all righteous men.
So when the Lord wiped out humanity in the first time with water, during the deluge, during the flood, when he wiped out mankind in the first time, he saved Noah and 8 people. Noah, his wife, their 3 sons and their 3 wives. 8 souls. And this is where the righteous men come from. Because he had to get rid of a whole heap of wicked people. Because they went off from the word. They went off from righteousness. Read on.
2 Ezra 3:12. And it happened that when they that dwelt upon the earth began to multiply, and had gotten them many children, and were a great people, they began again to be more ungodly than the first.
So this is where the spirit come right back up in them, to turn from the word of the Most High. Same like you're doing today. The same situation. Right when Noah, as soon as he saved mankind, through Noah and his posterity, they begin to repopulate the earth. And this is where you get all the nations today. Through Noah and his 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Alright? A lot of people don't have this knowledge though. They want to just run around and believe everything the so-called white man has to offer them. Check these scriptures though, because the Lord is bringing out who the nations are in the earth.